Right, and it appears we are live. What's up, everybody? It's G Mr. Drew, here to welcome you to another episode of the Andrew Glowczewski Experience. Um, this is going to be a little bit awkward, man. This is episode 100, but it was weird, man. I recorded episode 100 this morning. I skipped recording for the last couple of sessions just because, like I said, my schedule was looking mighty full, and I only had like maybe 90 minutes or something like that of free time to be able to work on something. So I told myself, I said, hey, episode 100, even though you don't really have anything too special planned, like you definitely finish the map. Like at least finish the map on episode 100. I thought, I kind of guessed that it was going to take, like a 3-hour stream to get the rest of the color pencils done and then do some of the black ink. And then what ended up happening is I go to record, I'm recording, I'm planning a 3-hour session. It turned into a 5-hour session. It was an epic recording, but when I went to go upload it, it didn't exist. So I apologize, man. Episode 100, I spent five hours on this joint this morning, and I talked a lot because I spoke about the journey of getting here to this point, of the past 100 episodes. How much all of this means to me, how much those of you who follow me, how much that means to me. Uh, Anybody who enjoys this art, um, I just kind of talked about all of it. I talked about the journey. I kind of talked about everything that I've talked about in the past, as far as like myself and the art journey and this and that, and trying to get an animation didn't work, and comics doesn't work, and gaming and concept design and all, everything and everything that I talk about. Except I really went in depth this time and kind of tailored this whole thing. It was a conscious thought off the top of my head, like it always is, like I'm doing now. But it was a 5-hour ramble, and all the while, I was I was tightening up everything that I'm working on here. And man, as you can see, like I signed, I signed the picture this morning after I finished it, right before I ended the stream. So I'm done. I'm done with the map, and I just want to apologize real quick because, damn man, I spent 5 hours tightening everything up to make it look as it does now. I think it looks cool. Like there's little things here and there that I'm looking at that I'm like, ooh, maybe I could have did something here and there to make this make it a little bit nicer. Touch it up just a little bit. Something like this. Like I'm not gonna sit here and act like I can't work on my own art, but just throwing a little lines here and there. Um, but yeah, for the most part, I finished this, man. And after a 5-hour stream, like yeah, maybe I was a little exhausted, so I'm gonna miss a few things that um, would have otherwise gotten caught. But you know, for the most part, we're done skis. I hope anybody who watches this, you can see like a big difference between now and the last time you saw this picture. And man, I'm just sorry that I botched that recording. Because it was one for the ages. It was episode 100. I mean, this is episode 100 now, but this is gonna be what's the term? A wolf's cry, a stone's throw. It's gonna be something like way lesser, just because I mean, I spent 5 hours tightening this up, so at least you get to see the fruits of the labor. At least you get to see like, okay, this is cool. Yeah, I definitely worked on it. Um, but yeah, that's gonna be it for this map. So the only thing that I'll be doing on this page is working on environments and things like that. But for now, what I wanted to do was, I guess, like continue with some character design and stuff like that. Because what today's Friday, it's a Patreon day, but I finished my Patreon commission and I sent it out to the customer because he paid for the shipping and he wanted traditional, and it was like, okay, I'm even though it says digital on my Patreon, like of course I'm willing to do whatever and whatever for you guys, anybody who wants a commission. So yeah, I don't have any more Patreon commissions. I finished my logo design that I was working on, and so I'm kind of done with commissions and freelance work. So it's kind of back to my own projects, and what do I want to do is finish this page now that I have this guy pretty much all done, and I have these two blank spots here. It's kind of that's it. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I did the stream, and the it I don't know why it didn't record, but now I'm looking at all the settings here now, and it's like, okay, yeah, everything's looking good and proper. So I'm definitely recording this now. Uh, yeah, and there's nothing I could do other than say sorry. You know, 5 hours I sat here and I kind of broke everything down, man. I talked about um, my starting with drawing back in the late 90s to how I got into tattooing and comic books and comic book illustration. I went in depth about the computer crash, all things that, of course, I'm going to bring up because it's my life and it happened, and, you know, questions will be brought up along the ways. And at the end of the day, it was just like, you know what, it's 100, it was a milestone. I wanted to do something big, so I avoided streaming for a couple of days in order to be able to um, have a long session to dedicate to speaking with you and also finishing this picture, and it didn't work out that way. I apologize. It's a bummer. Um, these things are gonna happen, and I got yolk on my face because I sat there and I waited a day or two to do the stream, and I made such a big deal out of it for myself. And I go and do it, and I perform for 5 hours, and then I finish the stream, and then it's like it doesn't it's not recorded. I don't know what sort of error would have happened because it was recording on my device, but it wasn't picking up. It wasn't registering on the stream manager, and I should have did something about that sooner rather than never. Um, and hey, man, I'm still learning, but now at least I recognize when it is working and when it isn't. So I'll recognize when to do something about it and to adjust it further. So at least episode 100 was a learning curve of, maybe not taking the stream so seriously, but it was episode 100. Come on, man. And yeah, we're going to go in. I kind of was contemplating what to do today because I had a couple things to do, so I wasn't sure exactly what I was going to do after the morning stream because I had to go run and do a few things. And then I came back, and while I was out, I learned about DMX's passing, and damn, man, I was wondering if I should do like a DMX portrait or what, because I got a page dedicated to just just side pieces and side projects and things like that, and I really don't have any ideas for them. And DMX playing such a big part of my life and being one of the first artists whose albums I bought and listened to and things like that. I mean, I was in sixth grade when what's the third album called? Not Blood on My Blood, not It's Dark Hell's Hot. What's the third one? Was it just called And Then There Was X? I believe it was like dot 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 and then there was X maybe. Because this is before the Great Depression. This is before Grand Champ. It was his third main album, and I was in sixth grade when that came out, and that was that was it. It was like year 2000, and I got into it, and I was like, he had the song with Cisco and things like that. So, and he was just getting into movies. He did movies with Jet Li and stuff like that, and yeah, man, it really hit me while I was out and about today, and I was thinking like, do I want to do a portrait of DMX? Because when I started working on this sketchbook and when I started recording these things, you can see I was doing more portraits and pencil works and things like that. I had a different prerogative back then, but you can see I did a Snoop Dogg portrait, and it had me thinking about like, do I want to do a DMX one? Um, they on the radio, because I have an old classic car, so I listen to the radio while I'm driving, and on on the radio they played "Get at Me, Dog," and on the verses recently where DMX went up against Snoop Dogg on the verses challenge, um, DMX, you know, God bless him, he gave a little backstory to the creation of that song, and he told Snoop Dogg, he goes, when we first met, and we didn't really have much time to talk, and he's talking 20 years prior to that versus battle, when him and Snoop Dogg first met in like the 90s or whatever, and they kind of were like ships passing. So as they passed each other, Snoop Dogg told DMX, "I yeah, get at me, dog." Like they wanted to work together or something. So Snoop Dogg told DMX, "Get at me," or he said, "Get at me, dog." And that was the creation of DMX creating that song. He said he went to the studio that night or something like that, and he goes, "Oh yeah, that sounded right." So I wanted to make that song. And then that's when he, made the song "Get at Me, Dog," and all that. It really so I thought about that, but it's been a few hours since then. Some time has passed, and I don't know. I'd rather just kind of focus on kind of working on just continue working on my IP and things that are gonna help me. I think when it comes to DMX, maybe I will, but at the moment I don't want to force it. Uh, and yesterday, you know what? I don't have those pictures out. They're on my phone, I believe. Yesterday was Thursday. I posted a throwback Thursday, and I was just looking at them, and within the throwback Thursday stuff, and I don't know if I'm gonna continue doing it, but I have some pictures. I talk about how I was drawing in the late '90s, a long time ago, Dragon Ball Z stuff. So here are pictures of some of the earliest pictures that I ever drew of them, and I know it's probably crap quality, but I was looking at one of the pictures and it reminded me. Here's a Goku, Spirit Bomb, and Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and in this morning stream I talked all about it. That's why I'm kind of sad that it didn't happen, didn't work out, or that stream didn't get caught for some reason. But I was looking at this picture specifically, and I was like, oh man, you know, I got Vegeta. And these pictures had to have been drawn around 98. I would have been about 10 years old. And, you check out my IG, you can see better copies of these things, or maybe clear. But I was looking at this Vegeta one that I posted for Throwback Thursday. And again, this goes back to about 98. So we're talking, what's that, 20, 22, 24 years ago, something like that, 23 years ago. And I was looking at that, and I was looking at this one that I did just recently, And I was like, what do you know? I was like, what do you know? I'm still, you know, this was before I was dating pictures. That's why I'm guessing, because my earliest dated picture was signed in 1999. Um, and I know some of these were done before that picture. So it's like, man, if I was 11 in 99 and these were before that, then I would have been about 10 tops. So I could have been 9 years old, possibly even 8 during some of these, especially the ones that are just lines that aren't shaded. I definitely would have been younger because, some of them are shaded. Oh, well, that's the Ken Masters. That's when I was branching out and drawing Street Fighter. But like I have this Future Trunks Mad Sloppy, but that's shaded. I probably just had the confidence to do it, where this one is just the line art. But yeah, I just thought it was funny, you know, reminiscing and being like, man, I was drawing Vegeta when I was 10 years old, and now here I am, 32 years old, and I'm still drawing Vegeta. Granted, it's baby Vegeta, but still Vegeta with the same left hand holding the right wrist, foreshortened right arm, five finger spread, and I don't know. It's an emotional day, man. After what happened this morning with the stream and then learning about DMX, I'm kind of just in a somber mood, and I talked a lot about what's going to be happening in the future as far as like um, me streaming and everything else like that. I'm not gonna get into it now just because, like I said, it was a 5-hour stream this morning and it was a lot to go over, and I'll never be able to replicate how I did it, so I'm not gonna force myself. Um, so yeah, I'm just wondering what I'm gonna go through, and you know, I definitely wanted to stream something. I don't wanna stop, and like I said, I still have plenty to pull from and to work from. Look at that. I'm still drawing Dragon Ball Z, man. This was when the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta popped up on the Dragon Ball Fighter Z, so I did this picture in what saluted at. Um, but yeah, here we are over 20 years later. I'm still drawing Dragon Ball Z, and Dragon Ball is still going strong. It's a beautiful thing. Um, yeah, so I know I need to work on. What's up, viewer? Welcome to the channel. I started the stream off talking about the 5-hour stream I did this morning on finishing this map, and I'll be revisiting this page just to fill in these top 3 spots with some environments or something. So yeah, that'll be that. Um, uh, but yeah, that I started the stream talking about it already. I don't want to go over it again, but yeah, this for episode 100, I had like a big thing I wanted to do, and I wanted to finish this map, and it turned into a 5-hour stream, and I think it paid off. I think it looks great and everything. Um, but yeah, I'm sad that I lost that footage, that video, man. 5 hours of recording gone. It's sad. Um, so yeah, I wanted to fill in these spots next, get some more crab stuff, because I'm not fully set on this character. I love the color, I love this blue purple, but I kind of had an idea where, I worked on this character next, and this character is more to my liking as far as like what I had in my head about him and colors and things like that. I mean, the colors aren't too much. I mean, the idea was just like make them dark as hell. Just make them dark. And it was like, well, I always associate purple with black, so it was like, okay, so make them, and whenever he gets light, make them purple, and then anything that's like highlighted, make it blue. Um, pretty simple concept, and I was happy with it. With this crab character, I really didn't have much to go off of. Um, but after I did these ideas and I thought about it some more, I was like, oh, okay, you know what? I know what I want to do. And not that these are bad, but I think I might have made him too dark because he's very, the other character is very similar to him in color. And he's meant to be dark, and I'm happy with him dark. But this guy, I was like, I like his colors, but I think he's meant to be light. And when I was thinking about his name, um, I was like, yeah, he should definitely be lighter. So the colors are there, but I think he's just a bit too dark. It's still gonna work for concept art. I'm still gonna keep the pieces, but yeah, now that I have like a couple spots and I didn't know what I was gonna do with them, I think that's what I'm gonna work on uh, today. And yeah, let's get to it, man. Let me adjust this camera, get the top down, going, and all right, let's do it. I got some YouTube stuff playing in the background, but I'll keep the volume on low, and we'll just talk, or maybe I'll talk. I have no idea. Like I said, I'm just kind of winging it right now after the day I've had with the stream, not working out this morning, and then the DMX news, and then just yeah, whatever. It's funny. I even watched like Falcon Winter Soldier this morning, and I read the newest One Piece. And normally I would like come on here and talk about those things, and I really I don't know. I don't know. I don't like to spoil stuff, so maybe I shouldn't. But yeah, let me try to get this character right. Let me seriously try to capture this character correctly. So the thing with him is he has like a wide head, but not a big head. So if a regular head would have been that, his head's gonna be almost like 3 times wide, almost like a Stewie head, like or Hey Arnold. And then he's short and stout, so he's not gonna be tall. And so his upper body's big, but he's still a male figure, so it kind of tapers to the legs. He's missing the left arm, and yeah, I just got a whole bunch of seashells here looking for, or just to look at. I did some different ones. Like I did like a big giant like clamshell here, and then one for another character of his species. It's a different color, but I was just like, how would these guys work? You know what I mean? If they're gonna have like weapons and stuff like that. So I wanted to get a different character down, but it's same species, so it's kind of there. It's kind of the same. And I kind of figured out how I want them to operate. And then so I figured out how the shell's going to work for these characters. And I just wanted to get his back without the shell, even though the shell will be covering them up most of the time, just like it is in those other two pictures I just showed. And I wanted to see how clothes and stuff like that would fit on these characters. Oh, you know what I gotta do? I gotta look up. I gotta research something real quick. Give me a second. Um, Wait, come on. Give me the right character. Hmm, that's cool. That works for me. Just catch him in a contemplative thing, covering his mouth. And, you know, what I like about doing all this concept art and looking things up and why I'm doing all the concept before I'm doing any story stuff is to make sure I get everything right. You know, I have a bunch of the scale or sketches and thumbnails. I was gonna say scales, sketches and thumbnails done for these characters, but a lot of it isn't colored. And that's why like a part of this concept art is really just about getting the color right. But then it's also like, okay, I have a dope sketch, but the sketch maybe doesn't really cover anatomy or cover how things work. Like I said, like this guy's species kind of based off of crabs or something like that, kind of like hard-shelled marine life type things. And um, so yeah, it's all about figuring out the color. And I was kind of happy with this color, and I know like by people's reaction, like they like it as well. Kind of want to give this guy a little bit more swag. You know, I've been throwing him in like drabs and shit. And not to say that he can't be in drabs and stuff, but it's like, what can I do to give this guy a little bit more swag in his in his fit? You know what I'm saying? And you know, I'm still trying to work out the hair on this guy. I mean, because he has one arm, he can't exactly groom himself. And I was doing some research, and to get back to my point about like what's interesting about working on characters like this is um, there we go. There we go. So what the jaw goes all the way back to here. Yeah, he has like those what are they called? Like mandibles or something like that. What if I make his hair more poofy? I've made it so flat, and like stringy and hairy. What if I make it a little more poofy? Not fro-like, but just a little bit more messy. Kind of think of like Mugen from Samurai Champloo or something. Just kind of mangy. So yeah, maybe that'll be what I need for that to work. There we go. See, I'm giving him a little bit more. The only thing about giving this guy swag is like, where's he getting it from? If he's meant to be like a hermit, where is he getting all this swag from? That's the only reason why I didn't swag him out before. But I'm like, if he's gonna be out here, like, if he's able to get rags, like, how does he get rags? So if he can get rags on, why can't he be just a little bit more swaggy? These kind of hoofing like feet. And then what I like about all these seashells, I got to research. Oh, I keep skipping over it. I looked up, because I know like starfish grow back their fins, and I think like octopus and squids and all of them, they grow back their limbs and stuff like that. So, and then I was looking up mollusks, and mollusks are kind of like cephalopods, and I was like, oh, okay. And then I think mollusks can even grow their own stuff back. And then I looked up if like crabs and crustaceans and stuff. Hey, what's up, Nadachi? Hey, starfish are weird as hell. Yeah, man. So I was researching before I started this, and I was like, do crabs grow their claws back? And it was like, yeah. And I was like, ah, makes sense. That's why some of them have like the big claw and the little claw and things like that. So yeah, let me. How do I want to do this? So hard because I'm looking at these. Oh, you know what? Yeah, let me just. Hey, thanks for the raid, man. Let's see. Am I good with the camera angle? Are we focused? Yeah. Yeah. So I kind of just started, and just to go over real quick, episode 100 I did this morning. I did this 5 hour long stream to finish the map that I've been working on for weeks, and yeah, I mean, because I know you've been around to check that out, so I just wanted to like clarify. I did I finished it this morning. Now that's why I've been holding off on doing episode 100 is because I wanted to set aside time to be able to finish the map because I was like, all right, I'll do a long stream, I'll finish the map, and that'll be episode 100. It was a super cool stream, and then it like never recorded or something. It was really weird. Like it was recording, but then when I went to go post it, it didn't. I don't know. So yeah, I lost that stream this morning, and so yeah, I apologize. You know, I missed that, but either way, like you get to see it, and I'll be coming back to this page so I could fill in these squares with some environment pieces and things like that from this map. But yeah, just in the meantime, I was like, let me go back to this character because I want to rework the colors on him. So I said, and I have these two squares to fill in, so I'm doing that. Hey, thanks. Yeah, man, it was a five, dude. It was episode 100. So even though I didn't really have anything planned, I still wanted to do something, you know. And so I said, you know, I'll make it like a long stream, and I'll just like really go through it, and I'll finish the map, and you know, it'll be a good episode 100. Nothing fancy, and yeah, I lost it, and I talked the entire 5 hours. I talked about so much, and it was just like one of those streams, or you know me, I go off the top like all day, every day. I talked about everything, man, and then yeah, just lost it. So I'm kind of out of words and stuff. That's why I'm kind of just working on this, and I'm just like, all right, you know, between that and the DMX news, you know, it's a whatever kind of day. So I said, let me just do what I do. Yeah, so I'm just in here to kind of do some stuff and get this thing going. Fill up this page and then move on because I know I have this character and and that character that I've worked on for this land, and I still have a bunch of more characters to work on and more and the environments to get to. So um so yeah, I just want to focus on those moving forward. But yeah, man, it is what it is. All right. Well, I appreciate the raid, man. Where are you coming from? So if you rated me, was that you just were recording? You were just live doing stuff? I gotta go hook up the swamp coolers back in a bit. Yeah, do your thing, man. The man saw a crab and he's like, "Oh yeah, I gotta go do that thing in the swamp." Go. So yeah, I've been working on this character. Anybody who's new here, and I'm kind of happy with what I got. So I was kind of running out of ideas for what I wanted to do with him, with like these extra two squares and stuff. Really, not much to do with his environment. Um, but what I noticed was he's incredibly a lot like this character color wise. But I like these colors on this character. They're meant to be there. Where this guy kind of really didn't have a clue what to do. But after consideration, I was just like, you know what? I have the right colors. I just made them too dark. So I wanted to, you know, work on this one. Probably make him a little more, give him a little more stylish, like clothes or whatever. And and then you know give them a proper color, give them a proper look. You know, because I'm happy with the look, just not the colors, and that's kind of what I'm doing. These. Oh wait, do I still have the stream under map illustration? Crap, I should have put it under character concept art. So that's what I'm doing with these character concepts. Actually, can I change the title? Yeah, episode 100, map illustration. That was this morning. That was the failure. Um, character concept art. And update. Successfully updated. Sweet. Okay. So yeah, working on I don't even know what I was talking about. Working on characters, working on the colors. Whatever. Doesn't really matter, does it? There we go. Go. So yeah, I'm gonna keep the same colors. I'm just gonna make them lighter. I was thinking about his name and you know everything that was inspiring this, you know, me to create this character in the first place. And because I didn't have any clues of what color to make them, it was kind of like you know, I was just guessing or playing around with the colors, and because they kind of look dope, like I really like how can we see it? I really like how the colors came out here and how he looks here. So I was like, okay, I like these colors, but I'm still not 100% sold. And then what ended up happening is like, okay, I'll just lighten them up, and then should be good after that. There we go. And yeah. So yeah, if you're new to my channel, I'm I'm an artist. I took like 5 years off of doing art. Maybe not 5 years completely, because but I started writing a story. I got a, you know, degree in animation, you know, a long time ago, and realized in my demo reel it wasn't all that good. So I mean, the animation was great, but the storytelling was off, and I didn't know that animation was storytelling. and I had to learn how to tell stories. So I started working on my own IP. I created it. I have all the story written out and everything like that. I got a whole bunch of characters, including this one, created. And after getting all the writing out of the way and all the thumbnail sketches out of the way for the last few years, I kind of was like, okay, now I can get back into doing art, and at least now my art can be tailored towards, uh, myself and my stories and things like that. So that way I'm not drawing like fan art for the rest of my life. I could actually work on my own things, and they actually mean something to me. There we go. Oh, you know what? I almost forgot about that. So yeah, what I'm doing now is I go through bit by bit in the world I created. I've only ever really worked on like characters and things like that. Um, but now, because I'm doing all the concept work, I'm creating the environments, which is kind of new to me, and I'm doing props, which is absolutely new to me, and it's all so very interesting. And when you learn new things, it's like, you know, you get better at everything else. You know, everything feeds everything else. So, forcing myself into a position to not only learn how to do these things and execute them, but to stream it and show it and share it and all that other stuff. It's kind of what I do here. You can look at all the backlog videos that I have on my channel here, and you'll see like, oh, I'm always working on stuff. I do a lot of traditional stuff, and I just learned how to OBS and do like digital. I lost that one of those streams as well, or no, I did lose that whole stream. Yeah, I did one OBS test video, and I lost that video as well. You might be seeing a trend here of me just not really knowing how to do all this just yet, but I'm learning it. But in the meantime, I could at least stream things this way relatively easily. That's why I don't know what happened this morning with the earlier stream with the map and all that. It's a huge bummer. Where's that seashell at? There we go. There you are. And how does this work? So yeah, man. If anybody ever has any questions or anything, or just wants to rip on how busted this guy is or something, like feel free to ask, man. Go. Just giving this guy a big old Dumbo belt. Hmm. Go. So yeah, on this one, I just wanted to see if I can give him like more clothes, less rags, kind of more and see how it would look. See how he would look if he did have more clothes going for him. Uh huh. Go. Man, did Cap drop the shield in Civil War because he used it in anger? I thought he just dropped it because he agreed with Tony. He's like, you know what? I can't take this shield. It is his dad, or his dad did make it. Like that's what I got from it. You're trying to say he dropped it because he used it angrily. I don't know about all that. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Go. All right. Where? It's the same thing. And give it just a heavy shadow, and then a little bit of light shadows. Okay. All right. Let's do this. guess if I'm keeping him light, I don't need to worry about him so much. But do I want to... Alright. You know what, before I start with the black ink, let me just hit him with the regular... Alright. Yeah, so I gave this guy a little bit more rock star hair. It's a little bit poofier, less flat than and stringy that I was making it. So yeah, I think this is good. And since he's kind of a recluse and a hermit, some green in there. It's like moldy or something. That boy nasty. There we go. Oh, yeah, didn't I give him green eyes? Hell yeah. So yeah, as far as the colors go, yeah, I don't think there'll be much. So like I said, I'm gonna keep them light, which means I'm just gonna have to figure out what I'm gonna do with the background to really highlight that. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna do. There we go. Ooh, did I just hit the camera? Sorry about that. got a lot of his body covered in this one, so yeah. There we go. That Simo dance. Wow. So that's a dark one. That's dark. This is all dark. Thing. Go. Oh yeah. And don't I have orange marker somewhere out here? I guess I'll just use that one. Right. And oh yeah. Use that. go. Go. Ahead. Oh, there you are. That's what I was looking for. Too late. Alright. And there you are. Oh, you're still dark. I guess it's you, huh? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, so that's what I'll do. see what happens if I hit this with that. Hell yeah. Alright, so that's gonna be the dark half. And let's get this done. There we go. Yeah, see, this is why I didn't want to use any of the black ink first yet, just because when you use like a light color like this, could be dragging that color all around and, you know, getting all that bleed on your marker, staining it, making it useless. Come on, I gotta have a tone in between these two somewhere. No? You serious? Hmm. Yeah, I guess not. I thought I had a lighter color for that, but I guess not. Oh well, I guess I could always use a color pencil. To really fade this out. Still focused a little bit. Man, I can't believe Falcon Winter Soldier is only, what is it, 6 episodes? 7 episodes? Maybe 8? Damn. That's one of the side effects that I don't like about streaming programs. Is like, yeah, I guess you can control how many episodes you want, but I miss the season thing, 13 episodes, 26 episodes. I mean, even when Netflix dropped it to 10 because they're completely digital, it's like, okay, 10. 10 is a good number. She don't even do that much. Or they don't even do that much. It's just like, just random now. Is this the color? No, definitely not. Yeah, I'll just have to hit that with the color pencil, I guess, until I find. Alright. These are the warm markers, right? Yes. Cool. Damn. Yeah, I gotta check. Is there a marker down there? I just can't see it. Or no? Is this it? Where'd those inks go now? Get them pics? Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm just trying to see what I could do with this guy. So what I wanted to do was give him a little more clothes, and then uh, make him lighter, make the clothes. Well, I guess the clothes were always kind of grayish, but at least now with him being so light, uh, contrasting the clothes, at least with the foldovers, with like a dark color, and then you know, maintaining just like that gray look for for I guess the main color of the clothing. Sad contrast. Yeah, get that contrast. It's all good, man. No worries. So you did what you had to do. You got whatever you needed to get done. No more responsibilities for the day. 2. Where's that green at? Alright, where's that brush at? Any more spots? Go. Swamp cooler for the tenant. Oh, there you go. Spring temperatures during the day, so I had to put my customer service tone. A lot of, oh, I'm sorry, I misinterpreted you previously. Yeah, customer service is a nightmare, huh? I could only imagine. What's this? Cool gray. Gray. And some of that rope color in there. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Tenants are weird, man. Who knows? People are, some people are always just looking for an excuse to complain. I mean, I live in Florida, so yeah, man, it gets hot. And I remember when I was renting, um, yeah, anytime the dude came by to fix the AC or just to work on it or update the filters or whatever it was, I was just like, cool, do it, whatever. Like, yeah, that stuff. So yeah, people, that sucks. Getting that weird treatment from those people, man. Go. Yeah, let me grab oh, New Mexico. Oh yeah, you guys got the dry heat. Dang. Grab that color and this color. All right. So yeah, this is just gonna help me with shading in the shell. I swear I'm always losing this one color, which is like this perfect kind of middle tone with the pinks and reds and stuff. I like lost it once before and then I found it and then I'm like, man, where's that color at? And I can't find it again. It's like this mythical color that just comes and goes sometimes. Man, that's crazy. I've never been in New Mexico or like Phoenix or anything like that. I remember I've been to California and they always talk about, oh, the weather's beautiful in California. I was there for like 2 or 3 days and my lips dried up and chapped and crusted over. Like it is dry out there. Like I'm a Floridian through and through, so I'm like I'm like, like I'm used to the humidity. So I don't know, I guess any dryness at all, like as good as the weather is in Cali, like it was still dry out there. I was there for 2 days and like my lips just like fell off, man. It's fucked up. Yeah. See, I didn't know that part. Plus I was like, "Oh, I'm only going to be there for a few days, like it's whatever." But yeah, I told myself like, "Okay, anytime I head out west, like for sure bring that chapstick." Hey man, so what were you doing when you were streaming earlier? Just curious. You'd be like playing games and stuff. There we go. Go. Oh, where's that color at? I believe that's you. what's up, Alex? Alex of Despair. Thanks, man. I'm just zipping through this one. This is kind of like one of my chill streams. I did this epic one this morning, and I lost it before I posted it, and it was super annoying. So it's been kind of one of those days. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna jump on and kind of just draw some stuff. But thanks, man. I appreciate that. But yeah, this is just some. I've been working on concept art for a character, and I kind of dedicate a page per subject matter, um, because I'm working on environments and props and characters all the time. So I did all this work just to work on some concepts for him, and I liked it. But then I kind of, after a while, I moved on to another character that was a little more appropriate for what I wanted, and I noticed the two of them had similar color schemes. They were kind of like this dark and purple, even though this guy's a little bit darker. I was like, you know what? If I want to differentiate them since they're kind of close on the map to each other, I was like, let me. So I wanted to lighten him up. So I just took the same concept and I was just like, let me see what he looks like if he was kind of just more like white, almost like he was a pearl or something. If his armor shell was kind of like a pearl or something. So that's all I'm working on now. go. You know, I was missing something. Yeah, you know what? Let me get a proper pen for that. Starting to lose my brushes and all in the mix. I need to clean them up. I used so many brushes when I worked on that map. I haven't cleaned up my desk yet. Oh my god. Oh my god. Here's a warning. Word to the wise: do not. Yeah, I'm not even gonna say it. Not even gonna say it. Hey, I'm a baby streamer. Yikes, yikes. Alright. Hell yeah, man. I'm actually liking this design. I'm digging it. I'm glad I threw like more clothes on him and covered him up more and made him look less raggy and a little more put together. Hell yeah. I'm really liking this design. Kind of wish I added some spikes to his. Let's see. To his shell almost. His shell's looking mighty boring to me. I forgot to kind of add spikes like how I did here with this one, or added like these little bumps on that one. Like I didn't add any like accoutrement to the shell. So maybe I can just kind of throw some in here. Hmm. Go. Oh, you know what? I'll just do that. Hell yeah. All right. What do I got? Another white pen to kind of catch. go. All right. All right. Where are we at? All right. Yeah, I think I'm probably gonna have to throw in a background color on here. Shit. Why are these markers stuck? Damn, not dark enough. All right. What about you? You got something for me? go. Alright, and let me get a proper color in there for the shadow. And maybe some final touches. And then I guess I'll just call this one quits after this. What time is it? 10 o'clock? Alright. Yeah. Where's this color at? Let me get some of that. There we go. Man, that's been bothering me this whole time. Let me just do this. know what? Damn near forgot to sign this joint. Let me sign this right quick. There we go. Uh, what is this? It's the ninth. Here we go. Alright, let me get a picture of this joint here. There we go. Alright, so that's going to be the end of this one. I want to thank you, Nardachi. Thanks for the raid earlier. Thanks for bringing people and letting them know about me. It's always appreciated. Thanks to Alex of Despair for dropping by. Everybody else, man. Like I said, I did a 5-hour stream this morning and lost it. I don't know what happened. And I kind of killed the mood for wanting to stream again for the day. I had to run around, do some errands and stuff like that. But when I came back, I was like, man, let me just move forward with it. So one more time, just working on this map. I finished it this morning, and I'm done. I'm moving on from this one and moving on to like environments and characters, such as this character. So hopefully he does. Thanks, man. So hopefully like these characters look like they belong in a place like that. Like I said, it's gonna get tropical. I know I've been working on a lot of monsters. I've been kind of on the outskirts of the characters so far, but I do have some human characters on this land, fortunately. So I can't wait to design them, and obviously I'm gonna keep my secrets and keep it hush hush as to like who's what and where and when and why and all that other stuff. But who cares, man? It's all good. I'm just here to design stuff, and as long as you enjoy it, it's whatever. But yeah, this guy, just wanted to give him a little more pearl look, so I lightened him up, so he's not like this dark purple or anything like that, but something like that. I've had a couple streams where I forgot to turn on the right display window, camera capture, It was blank for like an hour. Dang. Yeah, see, that sucks. It was weird, man, because my recorder was capturing here, but then when I checked my stream manager, it looked like there was a problem, but I recognized that problem from before, and I was like, you know what, that video got posted, so there shouldn't be a problem. And then, yeah, it was a problem. So yeah, it was whatever. And it kind of just taught me maybe don't take these streams so seriously, because I wanted to allow myself the time for a 3-hour stream, and then it ended up being 5 hours. And for the last couple of days in my schedule, I only had like 2 hours tops. So I was like, you know what, this isn't enough stream, not for episode 100. So I just didn't go with it, and then I waited until I had the time, and then that happened. So hey, man, it's life. It's gonna happen. It's unfortunate, but whatever. Well, yeah, man, I'm digging this character. I like this species. I have like maybe one or two more characters like this guy's species that are in this world. Obviously, because I have like this guy who's like completely different color and things like that. But I wanted to get the shell in that one, but also know how the weapons work, because this guy uses weapons while this guy doesn't. And so things like that. So um, that'll be exciting, but I don't think those guys are going to pop up anytime soon, because they are way out there as far as like the world building goes, and where they come from, and things like that. Um, I'm going to be focusing on this planet for now. And yeah, man, hopefully that's a little spoiler of like, hey, maybe I got some moon people, maybe I got some Martians, maybe I got some of this and that, space pirates, things like that also. Um, but either way, that's gonna be it for this episode, man. Thanks for stopping by, Nadachi, and yeah, let's G Mr. Drew on all socials. Go follow, like, and subscribe. Um, and what else? gmrdrew.art, my website. Go check it out. I'm always updating it, posting stuff daily, and you can see anything and everything that I've done there. And what else? Yeah, that's about it, man. You've been watching the Andrew Glowczewski Experience, episode 100. Technically 101, but hey, fuck it. It's 100. It is what it is. We move forward in life. And yeah, man, I'll check y'all later. Good night.